Hey guys, happy Friday. I am so extremely thankful that it is Friday. This week has been it's been a week, but I have some things to just chat about a little bit. Anytime you see me in my car, these are generally spontaneous videos. First of all, I just want to say that it is beautiful here in North Dakota today. Finally, spring has sprung here in North Dakota. I have my sunroof open, so if you hear more road noise than normal, that's what's going on there. And also in my car vlogs, I drive a diesel. It's a Jeep Cherokee that is actually a diesel and quite amazing. So it has a little bit more, she's a little bit more vocal. So anyways, there, I'm not so bright. Okay. So anyways, today, I just kind of wanted to give an update on my week. I still am planning on doing a whole video about my trip to Canada, but I'm not quite ready for that because I want to have all my information all together and just, I just want to be a lot more prepared than just like a car vlog. So anyways, today I had OT, and thank goodness for that. My OT is amazing, and I'm just gonna say I had a rough week, and she helps me put things back into perspective, and that was very much needed today. So with your limbic system, when you are retraining your brain and you are healing, it is not a straight forward approach. Well, okay, it's a straightforward approach. You got to keep going forward. But as far as your its go and symptoms and things of that nature, it can kind of feel up and down a little bit. And the reason for that is your brain has been like so used to certain patterns for so long that when you finally are starting to break those cycles, like the instructor taught us that your limbic system could actually be throwing a hissy fit because they recognize, wait a second, you have been acting this way or doing this whatever thing, and these neurons have been firing this certain way for almost 2 years now, and now all of a sudden I'm trying to break those connections that have been wired together. And so the brain itself it was in a little frenzy, let's say, this week. And I knew that this could happen, but I was not prepared for it at all. I don't want to say what I experienced because it's in my past. I acknowledge it, and honestly, I went to the Lord about it. It's not like I'm suppressing what I was feeling and things like that. I am a Christian, for those of you that don't know, and so I go to the Lord for everything. And on the day that was my worst, I was like, Lord, help. Like that was my prayer. Like, Lord, I need help, I need direction, and so on. So anyways, okay. So that was kind of the week I've been having. I still have hope. I know I'm going to get better. Like I said, my limbic system was just having a little hissy fit. Today I am feeling, I started feeling a little bit better midday yesterday. Things became more clear again in my mind. I had more control over my thoughts, and I started making better choices, and I was able to catch my POPs. And POPs, this is something I'll talk about in the video about Canada. POPs is short for pathways of the past. That is old thinking patterns, thinking negatively about yourself, basically negative talk, negative chatter in your brain. And the goal is to redirect those POPs. And the one day I could not do it. That's how tough things were. I'm going to shut this because I'm going to be driving faster now, just so I can make sure you can hear me. But anyways, yesterday I finally felt like I gained control of my thoughts. because, oh my gosh. Anyways, I'll move on from that. So today I had OT, and she's awesome because she helped me really rein in what was happening. I was like, oh yes, I just needed that person to just kind of like bring me back to reality and like what's happening and whatever. And so I had that, but then also we once again briefly talked about my diet. Now, for those of you that don't know me, or if you do know me, you may not know this about me. I do not exercise and I do not eat well. I just kind of grew up that way. I'm not against those things, obviously. I just have not been one to incorporate exercise or healthy eating patterns in my life. I wasn't raised that way. I don't know. It just hasn't been part of my life. But I'm going to first and foremost say this. If that's not a part of your life, make it a part of your life as soon as possible, because I am learning even though I haven't fully like taken the path of making these healthier choices, I'm seeing the negative effects of not doing these things have on your body. As far as exercise, that's just common sense. That will reduce stress, anxiety, depression. It'll just help your overall mood. Obviously, everybody knows exercise is just good for you. Now, the diet part of it, what sugar can do to your body, and that's what we kind of talked about today. Sorry if the lighting is kind of weird. Obviously, I've turned. I'm heading home. So she just gave me some handouts just to get me educated on sugar and the effects it has on my body. Because when I was in Canada, the diet was very, they had a buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'll be honest, I have never ate so clean in my entire life. But I had to admit to everyone, I've never felt better than I did that week. Now, I skipped some of the healthy meals because I was like, Chris, I need to go eat a steak right now. Like, I just need some meat and potatoes, some seasoning, like, load it up. I just need something of substance. And I think that's fine too. I don't see myself becoming this crazy lady that's went completely in the opposite direction, but I am definitely, I experienced firsthand the importance and because I'll be honest, I am a processed food, sugar junkie. I just love it. That's just who I am. Okay, sorry, this car's like, what are you doing? Are you gonna move over? Are you turning? Put your blinker on. Decide what you're gonna do. Oh my Lord, what are you doing? Okay. People need to use their blinkers. Anyways, and so I am 36 years old. I'm going to be 37 in June. And I want to tell you something right now. Me just telling you how old I was. Now, some of you may think that this is like not a big deal because, you sometimes forget things when you're older. I cannot even tell you how many times this year alone, in the last year, that I had to ask Chris how old I was because I could not remember how old I was. Now, that's part of one of my symptoms, one of my its. But I'm not gonna lie, that does something to you when you can't even remember. Like, I knew I was 30 something, but sometimes I couldn't remember, was I 37? Was I 35? Was I 30? Am I 36? And my OT was even telling me today that sugar even affects our brain. And she's like, you will be amazed when you start eating better and start cutting out sugar, how much more sharp you are and the more things that are just going to overall change. So anyways, I'm almost home, and so I'm going to be going into a dark garage. And so I just wanted to share kind of what my day was like today and kind of what my week was like. I am hoping, I am going to try my hardest to get the Canada video up for everybody that's wondered about that whole thing next week, hopefully. Not gonna promise it, but I'm hoping I can. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I am thankful for the weekend. It's gonna be kind of a chill weekend, except for Sunday night. We have a worship night at church, which I always love those. So I gotta go. My garage door's opening. It was great talking with you all, and I will see you all soon. Bye.